Hello and welcome back. Today I am streaming with OBS instead of XSplit, so hopefully that'll do some stuff and make everything come out a little bit nicer. I did test around some stuff, but obviously today's gonna be the stress test. Hey Ninja Breadman. And yeah, let's just get into finding an opponent. It's not gonna take this long today, luckily. For our first match, not much to show with our team as of yet, and we'll just have to wait and see how things are looking, and I hope that the recording will come out better today, because what I had to upload to YouTube last week on my first 4 matches was pretty bad. I have a hardware upgrade plan, so hopefully that point will be moot in the next few weeks when I am able to get everything that I want there, and then my PC should be powerful enough that I won't have any issues any longer. But yeah, that's pretty much it, so we can just see what we will get now. And what do we get? Oh god. What error? What? Apparently we're still in here, so I don't know why that got displayed the way it did. But okay, we're fine, we're fine. Let's see, so he gets his inducement phase first, of course. Getting a Chaos team right away could be a bit of a problem, especially one that already has that many, or that high of a team value. Means there will be block, there will be Mighty Blow, tackle as well in all likelihood, so my dodge won't really do much, which means 2/3 of my skills won't do much. And we'll just have to wait and see how this works out. Okay, so we've got 360k in petty cash. Let's check out his team first. Oh, Tentacle Minotaur, that's not good. That's going to be annoying for dodging. So he's got 13 players. Not as many skills as I thought he would have. 3 rerolls, an Apothecary, 1 assistant coach. We've got a Tentacle stand firm guard Minotaur, block guard, block, piling on block. Not a single Mighty Blow, not a single tackle, so I'm happy that we don't see that. What's the statistic looks like? Okay, pretty evened out. Okay, we go with the wizard. Let me show my team real quick. So now we have all catchers, but I'm missing one for today, or for the first match. We've got these guys as well as these, so not that much yet. And do I... We have 210k left. Do I want Eldril? That's the question. Do I want a wizard and Eldril? Or do I want another Apothecary and stuff like that? I think I want Eldril. It's been a long time since I've had the chance to buy him, and now we can get him pretty easily. So we're gonna go with that. It's also gonna bring us up to 13 players. It should hopefully be the right call. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Because Babes and an extra team training. Yeah, no, an extra Apothecary. That's what I want to say. Would be the alternative. So 2 Babes and an Apothecary or Eldril himself. I think I'm gonna go with this. Yeah. Let's try. So my YouTube videos helped you get back into Blood Bowl after about 25 years. So, okay, that's cool. So what Blood Bowl edition would that be? That would have been one of the first ones, I assume. And also I would have been 3 years old. God damn. Let's see, so all of this is looking good. I'm just, I've got my setup a little bit different today because I'm using OBS for the first time, so I'm trying to figure out how to set everything up that I see all the relevant information, not elephantation on my screen here. 2nd edition, okay. So how's the stream looking? Is it running okay? I hope it is. It should this time around. I've fiddled around with it a lot. Oh, same thing as last time. I think again a bash team. I'm gonna go on defense here so that I have as many players as possible to defend with first against this team. And what are we looking at? So no, these guys need to be on the pitch, I believe. So we're switching out our 5 SPP linemen first. Probably. Okay, we've got dodge, dodge, and then an unskilled one, which is probably the best we can do here. And then we've got this. And this. Now the question is, who do we put in there as our third option right now? Because... where's the last one? There's the last one. This is what we're gonna set up like, so that I can protect all of my catchers as well as Eldril. And so the only question that kind of remains is... who do I expose here? And then it's between the thrower and the agility 5 lineman. I think I'm gonna go with the lineman. It might get him to do something here. Oh, but if we... I think... yeah, the issue is if he runs this guy into here, because then I'm gonna be stuck. But we'll see, we'll see. Let's do that for now. So, good luck and have fun. Okay, that's good to know that it looks smooth. That's very, very good to know. Last time I streamed at a little bit of a lower bitrate, and this time I've cranked it up a little bit more, which should make the stream itself come out a lot smoother and better. And also this time around I am recording it separately on the side in a higher quality, which hopefully will work out fine for my YouTube uploads that I also want to do, of course. So it's all gonna be better once I get my hardware upgrade, I think. But it's, once again, it's gonna take a few more weeks before I can get that done. But hopefully that'll help. So for now we have to, because for example right now I can only stream at 30 frames instead of 60, because if I try to stream at 60, once I get into the game, it dips down into 17 frames, so about 20 usually, which makes it look very stuttery, of course. So I'm having to limit what I do right now, pretty much. So let's see what is going to happen. So one thing, so what can we point out? First of all, we both have 2 reserve players. He does not have mighty... oh god, really? We start with the blitz and we start... oh god. Okay, so this is fun. This is interesting. So what are we gonna do here? I think our best thing to do is to try and be a bit sneaky right away. So we'll do the Hypno Gaze, which fails. That's important information to have, because it does say that we can't get the ball right now. Or, well, we can, but not quite as easily. So we'll have to wait and see what we can do here. It also makes it pretty obvious what we are going to do in this area, or at least this is where he wanted to blitz, so I'm going to try and get away there as much as possible. Let's do this. Yes, no, we're gonna... wait. I need to think how to do this the best way, and if I want to try to steal the ball away from him right away, we might or might not want to do that. And how I want to set this up. I think he is going to be right there. Next up, I need to do my blitz. So the good thing is that I already have tackle zones on the ball, and I think I'm also going to do this. Oh no, the ball because of the... no, I'm gonna stay here. That's good. Let's put him behind there. Should still go with the 2 spacing though. Our main issue here could be that he is... if he manages... if that's a touchback and he goes this way, I am not in a solid position. So I need to cover that area as well to make myself a bit safer with what we can do. But I also don't want to be next to this guy, so we are just going to play it a little bit differently here, and let's see, what do we do? I'm running out of time because he might still blitz in here if things go wrong. But yeah, okay, I think we can back away to here, maybe. That should be good enough for now to keep us in game here. And it is a touchback, which is the problem. Was bound to happen, unfortunately. But he's going to go over there now. No, well, not quite. Okay, he keeps it on the dodge block player. That also makes sense. Let's see. I don't know, Ninja Bratman. We'll have to wait and see. I don't like that he got the POW right away here, and it's the piling on player. I don't know why he took piling on before he took Mighty Blow. That's usually not worth it, but probably now he's going to prove me wrong instantly. Because he got a stun, and now he's going to pile on because he can, or isn't he? No, time's already running, so he decided against it. So he's a bit more hesitant, so I'm not sure, Ninja Redman, if he will concede if I manage to injure a player here. It could happen. And yeah, Chaos players or just bashy players in general tend to do that a little bit more often than Agility players, I believe, because they don't like it as much when... another POW against the dodge guy. When their players get pushed around and knocked down and all that stuff, but... I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. He was cautious with the piling on, which means he's hesitant about using his killer skill because he knows that he wants to go this way and needs this guy upright. So he might or might not do that. So for now, he's gotten 3 blocks, 3 knockdowns, 2 POWs as well against dodge guys, which is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I'm not completely sure why he's going for this guy, because I've got sidestep. I get to move away, and he doesn't get to do anything about it. So he's probably doing that to... I don't know. I really don't. Maybe he missed it, or he's just trying to bind these players to keep me from moving while he just goes this way. And this guy has guard as well, which is kind of annoying, but... I could also serve this player, possibly. So what is he going to do? We'll figure that one out in a moment, basically. So what else? So he still hasn't moved his ball carrier, so we can't quite be certain. Because he's not building a classic cage. He's already blitzed, which means he's probably not going to get to move his Minotaur. Well, at least it's a little bit of a worse chance. Is he still trying to go this way? He could have so much easily gone over to here. Or is he going to put him somewhere around here? Let's see. Nope, gets to move, so he's probably going to be stuck. But I placed somebody there that he doesn't run into here and put the tentacles to use against us right over there. Now I think he's still going to go over here with his ball carrier. Huh. Okay, brings him into there. Oh, what? Okay, he allows me to block him there, but he does realize that I do have a wizard, doesn't he? Question is if I want to use that here right away or not. It would allow me to hit 3 targets. You know what? Yes, why not? This would be better, but my own guy's under there. So it's not the best. We are going to go this, though. Because my guy is prone there, it doesn't affect him. Okay, so we didn't knock down the ball carrier. Which is a bit of a bummer, but it doesn't matter too much. Because we still knock down these 2 guys, which is the important part about this right now. So, big questions. He can't really go anywhere, I think, so I'm gonna try to make it a little bit easier for him to get away. Nope, 4+. I mean, every tackle zone makes that a little bit more difficult, so I didn't really expect this to work. But we can get lucky, I guess, sometimes as well. But now, yeah, all the dodging will be kind of a problem. But let's see. We have our dodge rerolls. We have all of this going on. Right now I'm trying to figure out in what order to do this, because it will screw me over a little bit if I don't do it the right way, because I want to try to get the ball right now, and that's going to be a teensy bit difficult. A push here, luckily, is good enough. It's not ideal, obviously. I'd much rather have a knockdown, but it's better than nothing. Then we also need to dodge you. Okay, we also want to dodge him, but it's a bit risky right now, so we are not going to. Instead, Shock Elf here will blitz this, because he's got the agility 5 and can move afterwards, which might allow us to do something, but no, he's got dodge. Oh yeah, bummer. Still, it's not horrible. We are still pressuring him, and I just don't get any knockdowns. We are not capable of doing that. Oh boy, bummer, bummer. So let's see about our dodging. Okay, dodging is fine for now. Do we want to keep him back here? I think we want to keep him back here so that these guys don't move too much. And yeah, but let's be right there. I think a little bit closer to this side. Okay, so far so good. Well, not really. Ideally, we would have liked to knock him down. Of course, that this guy has block dodge is going to be a bit of an issue. And it will not make it easy for us to get the ball, since I don't have tackle, obviously. And he's going to get to block me back now, which with my lower armor will most likely hurt me more. And he's been getting a lot of armor breaks already. Very solid rolls there. Got the KO as well. Ooh boy. So I don't know. And so far Eldril hasn't really done what he was supposed to do. He was supposed to allow me to get the ball. I should have just placed the blitzer under the ball and given him a chance to catch it with his sidestep and dodge. He was in no danger of getting served. I think that was a bit of a mistake on my part. But let's see what they end up doing. Yeah, so now he gave himself a 2-die to bring the guard guy back in. And he knocks us down as well, because of course he does. Oh boy. At least he's only getting stunned so far. No, he's gotten 1 KO. I'm lying. But out of 5 successful blocks, he's gotten 4 armor breaks right now. And that is a scary quota for him to have, and not what I want to see at all. So I am happy that he's just pushing, especially on Eldril. We cannot Apo him. Not that I would do that, because he's not part of my team. And that's a turnover as well. Is he rerolling that? He is. Good. But it cost him a reroll, so it's worth it already. And I'm sticking around, so these guys will not help him. He's using this guy to block as well, which means right now Eldril is binding 3 players on his own, which is pretty impressive, if you think about it. Oh, okay, yeah. The star player stealing... Really, guy? You're that scared of him? I mean, I can see that, because if he pushes him up there, I can go back here and be annoying, but now he also got it. Okay, just a stun. But another armor break against Eldril there. The main issue that he has is he can still blitz, so he's gonna blitz with the Minotaur right here, but this guy hasn't moved yet, and he can't move this guy, and he doesn't have a cage, so how is he going to defend himself? I am interested to see how that goes. There we go. Got the knockdown, of course. That's not surprising. He's got a chain push, but how is he going to push himself? Okay, just straight. Minotaur does not get the armor break. Good. Main issue here is that now he's got the tentacles in place against us. No, he's moving away. Is he going to allow me to stand this guy up as well? That would be nice. Or both of these. No, he's keeping him around there. Okay. But the important piece is this right now. He needs to back away so that I can't attack with Elfimus Prime. Really? He's not moving at all? I mean, not that I have an issue with that, but why? Okay, so this is the 2 die that we need, basically. I am not going to stand these up yet, because things might work out there. I think we're gonna just stand up him though, just in case. And we'll start with our blitz here, which hopefully will just give me a POW. Come on. Pretty please? No! I can't get those. There we go. That's better. That's way better. Up in this direction, of course, and follow, please. With a perfect scatter as well. So now we are looking way better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm just going to... Yeah, the issue is picking up the ball, but I think, no, we've got that under control. So we'll do this. Yeah, I don't really want to dodge past them because this would not be an easy dodge, so we'll do this first of all. Good. Let's do the handoff over to right there. I know he can get blitzed, but that's a risk we have to be willing to take here. And our main issue is that I have already used up a reroll and I need to do GFIs now to get these to work, which is a bit of a problem, but it's okay. And next we are going to try to dodge him like this, but the tentacles will probably deny us. No, we made it. Good. That means that this guy can't move and we're safe from this side. And we probably want to do this as well. It's just going to keep him safer, and I am going to... No, he's just going to stay on the ground. He's not going to stand up, I think. No, we need to stand him up, otherwise the Minotaur can just move. And that way I'm forcing him to block at least. Because I don't want the Minotaur to put himself next to us, which he will definitely do if I give him the chance. Okay, but better, way better. We got the ball, and I can run away with it, because I don't know why he did that over here. Eldril is not that scary over there. He invested 4 players to take out 1 star player. That's too much, I think. So what can he do now to get us? So what he probably needs to do is still try and blitz with the Minotaur, but he just needs to get rid of Elf Scream first, which hopefully will fail this time around, because he might block himself. No, why am I even saying that? Oh, he's chain pushing. Okay, he blocked from up there. He is giving himself the room that he needs, but yeah, he's getting an armor break every damn time. Second KO. And he's also getting POWs every time against my dodge guys. He doesn't need tackle, he can just remove them. It doesn't matter right now. Right now, it's not that horrible yet. We've marked enough that he's not instantly blitzing with this guy to try and knock us down, because he can't get a 2-die. He's not gonna blitz us directly this turn. I think he's just gonna try to bring the Minotaur in, which means he needs to go after Alphemus Prime, which means that if he doesn't knock me down, that's also reroll gone. If he doesn't knock me down on the first one, I'm going to lead him away again. But once again, he gets the POW. And no worries, I'm not about to get salty here or anything. I feel it creeping up already, because he's getting all the POWs and all the ammo breaks, but we're still in the stronger position right now. I have the ball on his offense, so I have no reason to complain here. It's all perfectly fine. But there's a trend there that I don't like. So I'd much rather see him fail something at some point. Like not knocking us down here to put the friggin' guy next to us. But we don't get it. So we'll go over here. Which still isn't an issue yet, because I can just hand the ball away and we are going to be free. But for that, really? He's gonna foul Eldril? Okay, sure. Let's see if it gains him anything. He KO'd Eldril and got himself sent off. So Eldril has a chance to come back, which is good. It's not a bad move. It's pretty good move. He's already had a 2-player advantage. He has reserve players. And he had the guys in place, so I probably would have done the same in his situation, but it's still a bit of a risk. So this right now is a 1-die, unfortunately, in this situation, because he has this guy up there. But we are going to try and make this better for us. Now, also I can chain push, as I've just come to realize, which makes this way better, but we still need to do this. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, no. He's got stand firm. I forgot about him having stand firm. Whoops. Sorry, guys. That wasn't part of the plan. Okay, so I need to... That was stupid. That was not smart. I made a mistake there, which now we have to fix, which means I need to do this. Yes, okay, that was dumb. I completely missed that. I completely missed that. That was not good. He's gonna stay there, yes. Okay, so he's down, which means I can try to dodge him. Nope, tentacles mean we stay there. That's fine. No, he's gonna do a handoff, yeah. Okay, roll the 1. That's bad. So we are down to 1 reroll as well. Better. Okay. And now we gotta run. The issue is this guy right now, obviously, but still... That's what we need to do, and... What else? I should probably try to dodge him to see if the tentacles keep us there, which they do, unfortunately. So instead, he's just going to dodge away first. Thank you so much. And then we're going to dodge him as well. And that fails. Okay, but as of yet, it's still okay. The thing is, if he wants to blitz me and get the ball, he needs to dodge with this guy. So it's a 3+ into a 1-die. And I have dodge, but he does have block, so both down would be good enough. So he has a 1 in 3 chance to knock me down once he gets there. And a 2 in 3 chance for the dodge, of course. So we'll see. And right now I'm horrendously stuck next to this Minotaur. But yeah, I forgot that he had stand firm on him, or I would not have tried that stupid chain push. I would have just set that up differently, which would have allowed me to block this guy instead of having to blitz here to remove this guy. It just would have kept myself way safer. So right now, if I still have the ball, I'm gonna try and score next round. But he is going to blitz us up here. That's out of the question. Yeah, and he keeps us locked in here as much as possible. At least this guy I can block away, possibly. But let's see what he ends up doing here. Yeah, so right now he has 2 more players than I do, which is not that bad yet. We have most of the important players. Well, Eldril is gone, but Eldril hasn't really done much. But, well, he's attracted a lot of attention, that's for sure. So is he going to let me score, or is he going to... What is he going to do? Because he's moving all these guys in here. He hasn't used his Minotaur yet either. No, there we go. So let's see. He makes the dodge, which is bad, so he gets the reroll here. Oh, no, and it's a 2-die block, of course. And he stuns me. Because he's got horns. So this is... Now it's bad. Now it's no longer okay. Is he going to try to pick it up, though? He is, and he makes it, because of course he is. Ah, bummer. So now the Minotaur is going to block this guy. Yep, he's getting all the dice rolls that he needs, unfortunately. Which is really, really bad for me. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Game. Thank you. That's super helpful, actually. I'm not being sarcastic here or anything. I mean it. It really is super helpful and needed right now. So I am very happy that we got that. I'm not too happy with what we need to do here now. But yeah, not much we can do about that, I think. So we're gonna blitz him, so yes, he's going to be there, I think. Oh, rolled a 1. Didn't roll a double 1, good. So I want to use him as well, but for the block it doesn't matter, and it would make his dodges more difficult, so we'll blitz with our blitzer here, not our blitzer, our catcher. Luckily this guy doesn't have dodge, so hopefully I'll get the knockdown, and we indeed do. Ammo break, thank you. No removal, unfortunately, but it's still good. We got the stun. The ball is not in the best position ever, but I'll make it work. I don't think he's going to pick it up, though, because then he would be stuck there and he would get surfed, so I'm going to try and make this work. Oh, thank you. Okay, good. Better. Better, better. We can get the ball. Thank you. Okay. So this guy... Let's do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can force him to do GFIs if I just go here. But I'm considering if I want to go there, because sidestep is still going to be annoying, so let's just hope that he doesn't roll the POW. Also, we've got a good screen against these guys down here, so all of that should be okay. Also... No, this doesn't help us as much. Am I really gonna try this? Do this? 3+3+ through here? Now, I think we're gonna start with this dodge. Let's do these first. It's gonna make it so that these guys won't move as much, so I'm not sure if I even wanna try this or not. I'm gonna keep these guys back here just for in case we do lose the ball, and I have to try and get away there. So yeah, this guy can't make it in here. These guys... I think I'm gonna try to do the elven stuff. So let's do this. That one works already. We're gonna go here because in case I would have fallen down, I want to be rather here than there so that he can't force me to go for another 3+ roll instantly. And then... Hello? No, well, it's... Not sure. I clicked it, it didn't register, but apparently I didn't click it or I clicked it too fast. But I'm also fine with this position because that just means these guys won't move, which is also good enough. And we've got block, dodge, sidestep, so he needs to do something there first. But I would have liked to be up here more so that he can't do much here. Yeah, that's not a big surprise. But still, we should be able to score here. And it's nice with Alphatron as well, or I'm okay with it, because we need tackle as well. It puts him 1 SPP away from leveling up. And... yeah, it's just, the blitzers are pretty important, but I would like to level my catchers as well, of course, because they are the most important pieces I have, I think. And they are a little bit more fragile, so getting dodge on them and all that stuff would be kind of important. All things considering. So let's take a look. There comes the blitz. Does he get the POW, though? Not yet. Is he going to use the reroll? He kind of needs to. Yeah, he's thinking about it, because if he doesn't, as long as he doesn't roll a double 1, we're fine. So I'm gonna go right there, because he still has movement left. So if I would have gone there, he would not have followed me and just stepped to here, and then I would have been forced to do dodges again. Now I can get an easy 2 dice, or 2+ dodge. There we go. That's what I mean. Question is if I want to do a handoff, but I think we'll just score with him and not risk it. So let's take a look here. He did lose this guy to fouling, but that's not a problem. He has the reserve players, and I have 3 KO'd guys. So as long as 1 comes back, I will be back up to 11 players. But we'll see. We'll see. Statistically speaking, 2 should come back, I think. Nope, statistically speaking, 1.5. So 2, if you round up. Let's see, we've got our sidestep here, of course, so I'm going to move away from the Minotaur. I don't really want to be next to this guy. How many MVPs did he get with him? But also, if I remember correctly, this team that he's playing is 6-5-5. Wow, okay. Made the first dodge there. So he's has 16 matches and my team has 4 right now. We're on our 5th match. So how do we do this? Just in case I do fail here in some areas, I need to stand him up. I don't think we really want to do anything first. I kind of do, but we also can't really risk it. So we are just going to run the ball in, not take any chances. He has no reroll left and has 3 turns left to do this. So I think we should be good. Just 1 KO comes back, but it's Eldril, so we're good there. And now, what do? We have our dodge guys no longer on the line of scrimmage, I believe. We're gonna pull them off there and do this instead. Yes, I think I like that more. Let's see, so 2 important players still on the outside, but I hope they'll be back. So let's see. Yeah, I can see your point there, Targaryen Tantrum. So he wrote 2 signs that this opponent, I'm gonna, yeah, well, I think it's okay, because what, really? Another blitz? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but really? There's a point to be made that I am getting a bit of a favorable treatment right now, but it's also still kind of scary what's happening right now, once again, because it's just ridiculous, really? So I'm gonna finish this, and then I'm gonna finish the point we were trying to make. God damn it, what the hell is going on here? And also, how do I play this the right way and still be good? I think, unfortunately, how we need to play this is by putting him there for the assist instead of blitzing with him. Because I need to be able to get to the ball once this is through. Yeah, I do not really like this, and I'm gonna... No, I need to see if this works first. Issue is my placement is not the best, the best to make this work. So I'm not sure if it will, but we'll try. So we'll do this blitz. I'll get to your comment in a moment, Targaryen. Sorry for this. I just need to focus on this for a moment there, and then we can move on there. Oh, and we got a KO. Oh god, this is beautiful right now. It's so bad for him. I feel so bad for him as well. So do I... Because he's got... I need to do that. He's got Nerves of Steel. I need to put him in there. He has a decent catch chance there. It just needs to happen, unfortunately. So we're gonna put the sidestepper in there. I'm gonna go all in on this. Just try and see how ridiculous we can make this. It's gonna cost us, because I'm going to allow him to hit me at some really unfortunate places. And then we are locking down this guy. I don't want him to move, which is questionable, yes, but it's what I'm going with. And what else? These guys are just going to move up, I believe, like so. No, he's going to be on the right and he's going to be on the left. There we go. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Targaryen. That was I forgot about. It's still fine. Well, no, it's not really, because then I could have put the lineman there. So let's go for it. First of all, Targaryen wrote 2 points that this opponent sucks in his opponent. I wouldn't say sucks, because that's just not how I talk. It's a quote. So one is he took armor value on his Chaos Warrior. That's a legitimate point. You basically never take armor value on anybody. It's just not worth it. You just ignore the 10 in that case, or you take the double in case of a double 5. It's just not a good choice. It's not worth it usually. A normal skill is worth more than 1 point of armor value. And the second point he had was that he re-rolled the block up here against my guy. I'm not 100% there, but I can see the point that Targaryen Tantrum was trying to make. And that is, it would have been better to force me to score and keep the re-roll to give himself another chance at scoring now, or a better chance, so he still has a re-roll now. Which he now is lacking, of course, because he used it to try and keep me from scoring. So that's the reasons that he's bringing in there. And it's two legitimate points, I think. So I felt the need to read that and point it out, because I agree with that. So yeah, and then he also pointed out something that I missed in the heat of the moment. Right now, I didn't have to use my catcher here, because this guy has hypnotic gaze on him, which means he does not have a tackle zone right now. So the Nerves of Steel is meaningless, because there's no tackle zone, or there was no tackle zone next to me that would have prevented me from catching the ball, or that would have influenced that. So I could have used the this lineman to place myself there, which would have been better, because this lineman has dodge, which would have made it safer for him to be next to the Minotaur, while this catcher now will get blocked by the Minotaur. Unfortunately. And not have dodge. And the Minotaur, in all likelihood, will just get this. I mean, he doesn't need to use the Minotaur. He can just block with one of these guys. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, he's doing the right thing and taking the blitz. It's safer. It's a double skull. What? Okay. This is ideal for us right now, basically. So I'm not going to take any chances, pretty much. This guy still has no tackle zone, because he is... he's not been activated. He's still affected by... the hypnotic gaze, which means we can just now run away from him and disengage from him and not have to worry about him, which is kind of awesome if you think about it. So we are going to score against him again. God damn, the game's nice to me right now. With 2 blitzes? Seriously? That's not something you see ever, basically. And we've seen it twice in a row now, because that's how I ended last week, with 2 blitzes. My last match. Match number 4. So right now I'm considering if I want to try to get the dodges here, but I don't think so. The blocks I meant. We might want to get this block, but I can't get an assist there to make that stick, so I don't think we will. We'll just focus on the ball handling right now. I'll put myself right there, because that way we can surf this guy next round. Otherwise I probably would have gone there to keep him from blitzing us up here. You know what? I can actually do both. Let's do this. And then we are going to dodge you out to here. He's got 0 SPP, so let's use him to do the blocking. Oh, we get a POW. Nice. Let's disengage. And what do we have left? We have these guys left. So we should just... I probably just want to keep the distance up basically. So we don't really want to engage. We just want to disengage as much as possible. Don't give him any room to attack us. And just see what he can do. Okay, there we go. And then we go up there in case he... No, we actually go to here. Yes, that's better. So this position is better, because if he decides to blitz with this guy to knock down Eldril, he would have then, if I would have been here, he would have followed out of our tackle zone and just been able to move up there. Now, if he blitzes Eldril, in case that's something he wants to do, he's going to be here and still be in our tackle zone, so we would force him to dodge. So this is better. Okay, let's see. Over here, we shouldn't be too worried. What he could do is surf this guy, potentially. That's something I was aware of, and that's apparently what he's going to do. Yes. But it might also fail, like it does now. He's going to still knock us down, and he has Mighty Blow. And he's going to block his own guy in, so that's going to get served. But he also injures our lineman, which is kind of a problem. And I'm going to Apo that. And that means he's still going to be toast. So 0 SPP lineman with minus armor value will get fired, unfortunately. That was a short stay for him. Yes, I will use dodge. And we are going... Well, no, with that he probably keeps himself. Or is he? No, he's not. Yeah, you're still going. Bye-bye. No, he's not. I'm confused. I put myself in the wrong position. It's fine. I'm just going to score anyways. Well, no, we probably should try to stall this out. Shouldn't we? Yeah, I'm confused. I put myself in the wrong position there. I should just stall this out. Don't give him another round of free hits against my line of scrimmage. It's gonna limit my KO rolls, but it's also going to limit his KO roll, which right now doesn't matter, but I might still be able to remove something. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. So far, he gets a push here, so we are still all good. But I'm not sure if I can safely stall this, because, yeah, he can... No, we're gonna score. I'm not gonna take any chances here. It's really not worth it. But let's see, he doesn't have a reroll left, so... He could injure himself, but unfortunately he doesn't. Still fine, though. So I didn't put myself in the best position ever imaginable. But let us still see what we can gain out of this. And we still have to assume that I'm going to fail some stuff. So just to be on the safe side, we are still going to hypnogaze, or try to hypnogaze this guy, which does not work. But that's perfectly fine, and then we can block him. Thank you so much. And last but not least, I'm going to score. There we go. So now we have a very solid lead, obviously. But the first injury is there. We still have 2 KO players. Hopefully that'll change now. His KO comes back. Bummer. That was nice to have him not in there anymore. But mine stay out. So right now we only have 10 players to set up here. Which is a shame. And also I'm going to go as far back as we possibly can, because... Yeah, I don't like being called lucky, but that's something I have no control over, so I kind of have to agree with it. We did get very lucky there. It's just so rare that you see something like that. 1 blitz can happen, but 2 in a row, and it's just, god damn, wow, it's kind of ridiculous. So let's see if he can do something to us on his last turn here. I hope not. And I hope that at least one of these will come back, ideally both, because they both have important skills. But we'll see, we'll see. Pitch invasion is meaningless, more or less. Well, it only affected me and not him. If it had affected this guy, for example, it would have been nice. No mighty blow against us. We'll have to wait and see if he's going to foul us again. He might... foul us. I think he will. It's not... an unskilled lineman is not a good target, but in the grand scheme of things of getting a player advantage, like this one, it is definitely a good choice. So now we are already down to 9 players. Could still go back up to 11, but I doubt that we will. Okay, only a push. But there we go. So... mighty blow block. What's gonna happen? Really? Okay, now we're in trouble, possibly. Well, I mean, I've shown last time, I think, that even with a player disadvantage, we can still do stuff, but now he hasn't injured anything at all, and now he's injured 3 players in 2 turns, and he can still foul somebody, and he will, as we can all see. He's just bringing every player in there to surround us. And then he will use this guy here to foul us. So potentially he can remove another player, which will weaken my offense quite a bit. Even be down to 8 players is already an issue The wizard didn't do much. It didn't remove a player from him. That's what I mean with that. And he injures yet another guy and does not get sent off. So now we're down to 8. That's... So I'm not going to call him lucky now, just pointedly. Seriously, he injured 4 players in that short amount of time now. So I'm at 4 to 9. No, I'm 7 to 9 players in now. I need both of these back now. Please, game. I have a reroll left. Does that make it worth it to try? Really? My elves are dodging too much? Did he forget about all the powers that he was getting? Apparently. Ah, yes. So, I'm still gonna try to get 1 blitz, which might or might not be worth the effort because it's GFIs, but we're still going to try and do that because it's the only thing we can do here, basically. And maybe I get lucky and do something here. I'm even gonna be stupid and re-roll it. Nope, just nothing. Well, there we go. So hopefully my KOs come back now. If not, it's gonna be kind of a bummer. Thank you, okay. That would have been really bad. I'm still... The only upside is, aside from Jet Elf here that he got, it's only linemen that he got, so the least important players. We've got all of our position, or most of our positioners remaining, which gives us a lot of mobility still, and we're good. We're good. So what do we do? I mean, defending against elves can be annoying. The main issue that we have against him right now is he has a 2-player advantage already, which will most likely become bigger. If he sets up the 2 spacing, I won't get easy dodges, and he has a tentacle player, which will make moving away hard. He is also setting up pretty aggressively on the line of scrimmage with his... what is it that I want to say? With his Chaos Warriors that he has. So I'm not happy about that either in any way, shape, or form. And now we need to try and figure out how to play this. So we've got 3 guys on the line, but we don't want Eldril to be on the line. We want Eldril to be over here. Because I am trying to set up a little bit lopsided right now. Or do I want Eldril to be over there? That's the big question right now. So right now, block him. Hypnogaze him. If it doesn't work, blitz him. Which means we need him there. So we are going to put him right there. But I need to assume that the ball might land over on this side. So I need a player there, which is why the Agility 5 guy is there. He is supposed to go deep once we've created the gap that we need. And him as well. Possibly both. Yeah, so let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I can see that, Targaryen Tantrum. If you get diced, the game... Oh, crap. Oh, no. Now that screws up my offense completely. Perfect defense in this position is not acceptable. Oh, no. But yeah, so to get back to my point there. Yeah, if you get diced, the game is really testing you. It is a game about risk management. And at some point, if the dice are just completely one-sided, it doesn't matter what you do. And that's when it gets really annoying and hard to enjoy Blood Bowl. And it's not fun. And that's the main reason why you burn out on this game, I think. But yeah, this is horrible now. He's gonna bring in all of these guys. He's going for the big 2 spacing. I'm happy that I didn't put Eldril on the line, so I can still create a gap for me pretty easily, actually, because he's keeping this open for me to still go through. So ideally, we will still be fine. But this is annoying to no end. It's just, come on. Seriously? That's so unnecessary. Ah, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yes, okay, we're going to still cover the ball with him to be on the safe side here. I could try to do something there, but issues if I do use Eldril here, he's going to get served. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a blitz though, which means I have to try and use Eldril first of all. I think we won't get around that. Okay, good. So the Hypno Gaze did its job, which means I don't have to blitz in that area. I can try to change this for myself and make it better. But it might lead to Eldril getting served. We'll see though. But first of all, I'm gonna move Elfscream up the pitch, just put the pressure in there. The issue is all of these guys, he put all of his guard players there, which means I can't do anything in regards to the guard, basically. Which is super bad for us. I also can't blitz from here, which would have been nicer, because this guy has guard. We also can't afford to try and, or we can afford to try and dodge away there, that's for sure. I think we need to try and pick up the ball next, though. Oh, you know what? No. The issue is if I try to blitz with him, and it fails, he's going to be stuck there. So I think we're just going to try and dodge. The tentacles keep us there, so we do not dodge with him. Okay, so this needs to be fine. I'm going to go with the ball next. Hey, Daikinoko. Is that how you say that? It's not the champ player. It's open league. So, Cole. Let's see. They can't reach us. We'll go back a little bit further, so he can't even base me. And then I'm going to continue along with this. Let's see. He cannot dodge either. Can he dodge? I do not know, and I think we cannot afford to figure it out. So we are going to do this instead. Still, just so that we got a decent blitz here. I fail my dodge, and I don't roll a double 1. Thank you so much, game. Do I get a POW? We do not, but I'm also not going to reroll this. Then he is going to try and dodge away, and he, for a wonder, actually makes it. And he's going to try and dodge as well. Okay, so not the ideal scenario in any way, shape, or form, but it is still better than nothing. And it should keep this guy from getting served right now, at least because he's here, so he can't just run in and blitz him out. That's not going to happen. And hopefully, at least Alphatron will still be a very big nuisance. No, he instantly folds and rolls over because Blood Bowl. So is it good for me to go here or not? That's the question. Otherwise, I'm going to go back. I think we're going to go back in this case. Let's see. Nope, armor breaking. Stun, though. Okay, so not bad. Not a problem yet. If I can get a third touchdown, we're definitely going to be safe and win this. But, yeah, considering that he's injured 4 players in the first half now, just near the end there in turn 7 and 8 combined. If he continues that, I'm going to run out of players. I already ran out of players once already, almost. Was that against the Orcs last time? Where we also were 2 up early on? But let's see what he ends up doing here. If he knocks us down. I hope not. And he doesn't. So we keep the ball here, which means if he doesn't reroll it. He's thinking about it. The scoring threat is still alive right now. That's the issue. He's taking it. Okay. So right now, that's why Pro Elves, Elven Union, whatever you want to call them, are so annoying to deal with. They are always a threat. with their nerves of steel. Let's see if he decides to move the Minotaur. Yes, he does, but he fails. Good. This guy is going to dodge, that's for sure. He needs to put a player there. Next. Preferably 2. But he's going aggressive down in this direction, which might or might not be the right call. Let's see what he ends up doing here. But yeah, there's no way for me that I'm going this way. There's nobody for me that's fast enough to go this way. He doesn't need to cover this as aggressively, or not aggressively, or as much as he is right now. But he needs to worry about this area, because we can either block or hypnogaze him, pass the ball up the pitch to Elf Scream, dodge out, and run it in. And that's why there's somebody there. Somebody needs to be here. I can even just go down here to stay safe, so he can't cover it completely. But he's just going into these guys. The main issue is that I need to get the ball from here to up there. But if he doesn't put a player next to Elfhide, we can also just hand the ball off to him and do that. He goes in for another foul, and this time with the Chaos Warrior? Really? Does he think that's worth it? Is it going to be worth it? No, it isn't. Thank you. He removed one of his Strength 4 players for free. I'm happy. I can work with that. We're fine with this. Very much so. No, he can't get there. So that means he is going to be right here. I need to assume that I'm going to fail the handoff. So we need to be a little bit careful with how we set ourselves up against this side. Also, he did this before using this guy to do, anything, which means now we get to block him first for a POW, so that's nice. Good, I KO'd one. We can't get injuries, unfortunately, but we don't need to as well for now. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can even end up in a pretty safe location after this. But for now, Eldril is going to try and get the Hypnotic Gaze, because if he doesn't, my plans might have to change, but we do. So that makes things easier already. So we need to go right here and do a handoff. So I just can't catch a break with my thrower, because I can't throw balls with him, because we always do just do a handoff with him, basically. Do I want to be there? If I dodge, I can make it closer. So we could do this. Yep, there we go. Okay, yeah, so... Oh yeah, so you're talking about other coaches and streamers again. There are a few good ones there. So Andy Davo was already pointed out. Knorr, of course. Jimmy Fantastic is also not bad. That's true. I think he's a bit too salty sometimes for my taste, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I do like the Sage quite a bit as well for his game's playstyle and commentary and all that stuff. Do I want to score now, though, or do I want to try to run away? I could run away here and just not score. But do we do that? I think we just run this in. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. So Jimmy is rage quitting, and that's just something I never rage quit. It's not something I personally do, and I respect in others if they do that, honestly. So that's why he's a good coach, but the rage quitting is a bit of an issue. But yeah, there are so many good Blood Bowl streamers and coaches there. Yes, I'm not sure how good is Strippin actually, because I've never really watched him. I know that he's a pretty big figure, so that's why he's probably one of the most popular Blood Bowl streamers if he streams it, which happens pretty rarely, I think. But I'm not completely in the picture in that area, to be quite honest. I don't know. Okay, how do we do? Do I really give him my agility 5 guy? No, I guess that means he gets to hit my catcher. my thrower, unfortunately. And then we will set up like so. There we go. Oh, okay, they make him and Krendor make a Viewer League every month and play a few games. Okay, I didn't know that they still do that. I found, that's how I found Strippen and Krendor as well. I think through a Blood Bowl 2 League they did for YouTube. With a bunch of other guys like Dodger and... aren't Strippen and Dodger married as well? Something like that. With TB and so Total Biscuit and Jesse Cox and Northern Lion and Mathis and all that. Most of them weren't that good, unfortunately, but the commentary at least was still fun because they're all skilled commentators and very entertaining people, of course. Let's see. Yeah, that lead died to Guaranteed. They never finished it. I mean, that was also right during the time where TB had another round of chemotherapy. So, I think that was part of the reason, because he was very limited on time. But it's also a very skill-heavy and time-intensive game, so that probably might have also led to them not finishing it. Because some of them just didn't really get their games in, probably. They made it, what, in 3 or 4 matches deep? Maybe 5 even? But, yeah. It's just, it's not a game that's very good to banter about. You really need to know what you're doing, and that's the reason I also didn't watch a whole lot of the matches, because I personally enjoy Northern Lion a lot. He's one of my favorite YouTubers and streamers as well, with his Northern Lion Live Super Show, what they do there. But his Blood Bowl gaming was atrocious, because he is not willing to learn that game, and his team, his Skaven puns and names and banter was awesome, but yeah, it was really hard to watch, unfortunately. So he's finally decided to protect the ball adequately with a cage. A little bit late here, buddy. So the main issue that we have is that I don't have a lot of money, and that the guy I think I just bought already has to get replaced again, and that's a turnover. And he killed Shock Elf in the process. Hey Rob, I'm still confused. So Kejiru's here. I switch between all the names that we have for you. Your real name, your Reddit name, your just average name that you have when you don't remember your login details for Twitch. So I just never remember which one I'm supposed to use or take. So let's just use Eldril again, shall we? Either way, hi buddy. How are you? Kiji, okay. I will forget about it again. I promise you that much. There we go, Hypno Gaze. Have I mentioned how much I love Eldril Sidewinder in the last 10 minutes or so? He's just one of my favorite star players. I probably need to play Vampires at some point, because the Hypnotic Gaze is awesome, and they have their handicap. Yeah, I know, no one knows it, but I do because I asked. Which is possibly also kind of weird, but I don't know. So since we can't really attack the cage and the ball, I think what we are going to do is the best next thing. So we're going to try and pressure the ball near the ball and just try to cut off this part of the team from the rest of his team, basically. So that is what we're doing right now. Not getting anything in the process, but let's do this at least, so that he can't go there very easily either. Oh, I failed my dodge. Good. So what's up with our league there? How are the matches all through? I have to say myself, I didn't check the subreddit a lot in the last week, so I'm not sure what the status is. But yes, we need to get that up and running. That is true. So right now, my options are give up my defense completely here, or just try to keep it somewhat safe, but I think we're going to go all out aggressive, because I want to get another level up out of this, and I think we are in a position where we can definitely do that, and it's kind of ridiculous what's happening here. It's just, seriously? What's going on here? You came in second again against Motley again and his orcs, or against who did you lose? I assume it's gotta be Motley. But I don't know. So enlighten me. So we're done for the season, which means we just need to set it up. Okay. Yeah, so we should do that. Yep. I mean, Motley is a really good coach as well. And didn't he say that he would join us for administrating as well? Sounds like that would be a good thing, wouldn't it? It's been around for a few, yeah. It's been around for 4 seasons or so. No, what? I'm confused about the numbers of seasons we're in. I played 3 and I skipped the 4th one now myself. Oh, okay. Now he's given up again and is trying to do something with this Minotaur again. Like doing this. Really? He re-rolled it and it worked? Not that it apparently did anything, but still. He did 2 GFIs and then re-rolled it with the Minotaur. Aggressive move. He just wants to get... He's given up on the ball now completely. Because this was not a move of a player that wants to score. Or wants to play for the ball. That's the move of a player who wants to get SPP out of injuries. The 5th? Yeah, could also be. Yeah, no, we played the... Let's see. The first season was just us 4. So you, me, Srab, and Ladius. Then we had the first season of 8. Then we had a season of 16 players. Yes. Then I skipped one, which was the now. So yeah, it will be the 5th. You're right. I'm just confused. So, he's going for Eldril again. By now, I mean, Eldril has been so good. Without Eldril, I probably would not be looking nearly as good as we are right now. I just love when all of his stuff works out. This is still kind of sad, though. So either way, he's still going to try and pick up the ball, of course, and this guy's probably... Really? He's going to foul me again before he... I'm still not going to give up if you foul me. There's no reason to do that. Except for personal pettiness and I don't know what. And he's even doing the 2 GFIs when he's already re-rolled. Really? He KOs his own guy. So now I hope the scatter goes somewhere around here. Nope, it goes exactly where I don't want it to be. So where the one guy is that... no, where he has 2 tackle zones on the ball. That's not where I wanted it. And also where I am the furthest away. So unfortunately, I think this means I have to try a Hypnotic Gaze. The thing is, that's what you need to know. I stood up here first because you can try to use Hypnotic Gaze while being prone. And if it fails, your character will remain prone. You need to know that. At least that's how as far as at least in the old Blood Bowl, I think, in the Chaos Edition, that was the case. So you could remain lying on the ground in that case, and I don't want that. Okay, we failed it, so that's a bit of a problem now. So what do we do about this now? Because I can't really get to him. Okay, we can do it like this, I think. Or at least start to get it like this. Because I need assists, because I want to be able to get the ball away afterwards. Which right now will be a bit of an issue. I want to use him as well, but we can't really afford to, which means we'll use him right now to do this. Or are we? Yes, we are. Okay, let's do this. Push is good enough in this case. Not ideal, but good enough. Okay, thank you. So you have a game shortly. Is it a Rebel game, or where do you have your game in a moment? Okay, I'm still gonna try to pick up the ball though. 3+ is not that bad, and I still have all of my rerolls. And it works. So am I gonna do the greedy thing? Yes, we're gonna do the greedy elf thing. I can throw here because Nerves of Steel. He can still intercept, so if he rolls a 6, he intercepts it. But it's fine, and he has a 3+ to catch it. I'm still going to try. It's probably not the smart thing, but we're still doing this. There we go. Because that's also a thing that we can do, apparently. And then we score, I guess. I could have stalled this once again, but why should we? We can just... By this point, it's... Really? He's still... Okay, by now, he's lost all credibility. He's complaining about my dice again. Is he seriously complaining about my dice when he does stuff like this? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, my KO stays out. I mean, I'm playing at a player disadvantage the entire time, and I'm still 4-0 in the lead. I mean, we did get the 2 blitzes. The first one ended in a touchback, though, so that's no excuse for that he lost that. Some people, I don't understand or agree with their assessments and annoyances. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, see you later, Rob. And good luck, Keji, sorry. And good luck on your match, of course. So we are probably now going to expose Eldril there. So what did I miss? So Dirty Chaos just wanted to destroy you now. Yep, pretty much Ninja Breadman, that's true. Oh, okay, it's G-Man Invitational. Ah, okay. With his Necros. Nice. Let's see. And this, I mean, if he doesn't go for the ball again, it's once again in an awesome position. Yeah, the fact that he just goes for the Minotaur block first now, just, yep. Nope, doesn't get it though. He's finally not getting the POWs. Thank you so much. See. So yeah, the league that we were talking about, Ninja Breadman, so the one that I'm going to rejoin now is my own league, which is called the Rekiv League as well, because in my big ego trip, no, not really, I named it after myself. So at the point where I started that, I was just doing YouTube, and I was, I don't know, at about 100 subscribers maybe, or around that, and I just thought, hey, my name's Tharik Rekiv. So I'm going by Tharik mostly. The Rekiv is a added there. But what could I name this Blood Bowl League? Oh, let's name it the Rekiv League, because I don't know what we can call it. So why not? And now we've got it, and I feel kind of bad about naming the league after my own name here, because it sounds kind of dumb, but it's also a little bit too late to change that name now. But yeah. And Keji's just playing the G-Man Invitational now. I played in the... So what is the G-Man Invitational in this case exactly? Oh, so it's the inter-season tourney. Okay. I'm just confused about the entire... I think I read some stuff again. Really? He gets stunned and sent off another player? I mean, this is seriously bad dice for him right now. That it's the 3rd time he gets caught and sent off, but also why is he still fouling? And Aloha Pixel Patty. Pally? That's an L. That's 2 L's. Yes. Okay, I've got the chat in dark mode right now, and with your color, it's a bit difficult to read. And has he seriously just completely given up on any pretense of trying to get the ball, do something with it, or whatever? This is just sad right now, basically. So what do we do with this? I think I'm gonna try to use Eldril again to try and make it a little bit easier for us to get there. He's just trying to destroy my team. I still don't care about that. In case anybody noticed. I want to throw a pass with him, but we also can't that easily. So he can just run past him here. I know it's a dodge, but he has the dodge reroll, and right now I want to get them into the correct position. I also want him to score, which would be important. There we go. Yeah, of course I'm gonna try to score again. I mean, I don't know what's going on that I'm getting such quality opponents again. Because I hate playing against people like this. It's just annoying. There are legitimate kill strategies. There are points to be made for killing the opponent and then playing for the ball. But it's not even that he's doing that. He's giving up right now. He's rolling over. He's just petty and trying to destroy my team. Which, I mean, could still work and could cost me, but I still don't care too much. It's elves, I'm gonna lose players. I already have to replace one. Do your worst. Yeah, so I've got the ball again. I probably should have passed to him, but he is not safe, so I couldn't. So we are probably going to do a handoff. No, actually it's fine. We do a handoff and then one of these two can throw the ball. Assuming I can get there. I don't know. I mean, I play a lot of matches in Cole, Ninja Breadman, but I don't know. It's rare that you get one that's so bad. That the opponent really just does stuff like this. It happens from time to time, but hopefully the other matches that we're doing are going to be better. I mean, on the upside, this is looking fine. I mean, we're getting so much SPP out of this. There's really no reason for me to complain. As long as the MVP doesn't land on the guy that we have to replace. I think our main issue is that I won't get enough money to replace him again instantly, so we will be back to 3 catchers right away. He did start off trying to play the ball somewhat, but we also have to... So, Pixel Pally, Patty, it's fine how we... If it's okay if people call you Patty, I don't have to feel bad at least. I didn't receive, I kicked, so he received. I got a blitz, but the ball, with the ball being assuming to land right there. But what happened is that... Ooh, no, I get to move again. He got a touchback. I used my wizard to try and knock down the ball carrier. It didn't work, but almost, at least. Yeah, let's go up this way. I managed to steal the ball, score on him again. He received again. I stole the ball away from him again, scored again. So I was in the lead by 2 at the end of the first half, but at the end of the first half I also had 4 injured players, because in turn 7 and 8 he injured 4 players. But in the second half, I just scored quickly, and now he's just not doing anything. He's also doing questionable fouls, which get sent... I mean, he did a few good fouls as well, but it also got a bunch of his players sent off, which is just weird right now. So it's... I don't know. Yeah, true. Well, no, in Daikinoko, I think in Cole, what matters the most, yes, is team development, but what matters more are wins. The statistics. It's important to me how my statistics look. So, winning is important. So should I try to... No, we should try to level him. Yes, it's just the... Because he doesn't have a skill. I want to level him as well, but right now we don't necessarily need to. So, I think... You know what? I want to see if this fails or not, because it could fail. But because I made the point of... Yep, there we go. See? We're still... We can use Hypnotic Gaze while being prone. So remember to stand him up. I just wanted to demonstrate it now, once. To see if it's actually the case, because I wasn't sure, but I remembered it that way. And it's a good thing that I remembered that I was right with that. So, we are going to go all the way over to there. Let's see. So then he is going to be here. Let's see. Why I don't play in the Champion League? First of all, I created this team before the Champion League started. For one thing. The second league, also, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to really do enough matches for the Champion League to really be worth it. And the most important thing for me right now is I like keeping my team. So having a team that doesn't change and all that stuff. And with the Champion League, that's just not in there. So I'm probably going to have to try... I'm going to play Champion League at some point. But right now I just want to enjoy my beloved Pro Elves, who I've waited so long to get back. So I'm playing in Cole. For Twitch, Pixel Pally, this is my main team, yes, right now. So if you check out my YouTube link downstairs, you can see that I've played a lot on YouTube as well. And I still play at other team there just for YouTube right now. Because I don't really want to mix the streaming and the recording, because I started out with that team just being for YouTube, so I don't want to switch it over now. Maybe if I can get a consistent good quality here, but I'm still fiddling around. Oh, no. Ah, now I have to replace him as well. Okay, that's a shame. So right now I'm only playing 2 teams, basically. We're playing this team, and then I'm playing Nurgle on YouTube. But I'm also going to pick up a team once the season and my own league starts again. I'm not quite sure yet which one there, but we'll see. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of SPP, but I've just lost my 15 SPP Blitzer. I should have tried to dodge him first. Crap. Bummer. And I just don't have the money to replace him. That's a shame. We're still gonna get some nice level ups out of this, so it's not entirely a bad thing, but yeah, his pettiness and just fouling us now to try and ruin my team is kind of cute. It's interesting that he thinks that's gonna do something. So let's see. I should try to preserve as many of my players as possible now, though, obviously. So what are we going to do? We are going to bring him to here. Yes, I think that's good. Do this as well. So do I really want to blitz? Possibly. Hopefully it won't cost me anything. Thank you. It's good enough at least. Or I'm fine with it. He is not going to dodge. He is going to go ahead and throw his ball now from over here, because in case I fail the throw, we are still fine, so that levels him up. I really don't want to give him any more time than necessary, though. If we can avoid it. You know what? Can I afford that? If we fail, this is bad. Okay, we don't. Good. So we can afford this, possibly. I'm just farming for SPP now, in case anybody's wondering. There we go. So I think I'm still just going to score him. I'm just moving these guys into safety, where he can't do too much to me. There we go. Yeah, I've never really played Nurgle myself, Pally, so that's why I'm playing them there now, and I'm struggling a bit. I'm getting better with them. I'm figuring them out. So teams that I already have playthroughs on YouTube are Lizardmen. That's what I started with. That's the one that you pointed out right as well, which are nice. Then Skaven, which are awesome. Orcs. And then in terms of what I play in League, or played in Leagues, was Wood Elves and High Elves so far. So if you want to check out something of that, you can do that on my YouTube channel. Pretty much. And then I also played matches with humans and Bretonians, but not quite as much. So with all the teams so far, so... Okay, gets the POW, bummer. So with my... with the Orcs, the Lizardmen, and the Skaven, I played 50 matches each, approximately. And with humans and Bretonians, about 25 each. And the league matches, obviously, just the leagues themselves. And with Nurgle, I'm at, I think, 11 matches or so right now. Just so that you have that you can expect how developed the team is, or how much I could do there. So in terms of performance-wise, I did the best with Orcs, just looking at my statistics. I think that's out of the question. I did way better with them than I thought I would. But it's all Cole, so Cabal Open Vision, Cabal Vision Open League, there we go. Or Cable Vision, I don't know, it's Cabal Vision, I think, but I'm pronouncing it sometimes either way. He's gonna foul us again, because he's just such a charming fellow, and the nicest of people in the land, in case you were not aware. So yeah, that's just necessary. So anything I can do. I want him to score, I believe. So I'm still going to take my blitz, though. because I can, and we have a reroll, and I have a blitzer with block. So it's a decent thing to do with minimal risk that might yield an injury still. Nope, I'm just incapable of injuring his players. So that's fine. He's gonna get one more round of free knocking down my players where he can do something to us. I still get 2 level ups at least out of this match, hopefully more, but we've also lost some players. So I have to replace 1 skilled blitzer that was close to leveling up again, as well as an unskilled catcher, which is not that bad. Okay, at least I get a lineman back, so still, we have to give him, I guess, these guys now. So my thrower, because he's just the one that I can afford to lose the most, I want to keep the agility 5 guy safe, even though he didn't really do much this match. But yeah, let's just let him get his frustrations out of his systems on my team for one last turn here, and then we'll see how things are going to continue. See, so how do you play Lizardman, Pally? Because you're conventionalism and in your version. So what's your version? Yeah, Ninja Breadman, that's also very true. Or did you write that in your? Okay, I didn't read your previous matches. I'm gonna read that in a moment. Well, sorry, I just want to see what happens here. Piling on is gonna do something, possibly. Yeah. So just the whole Twitch thing. I'm screwing up left and right with reading comments and reacting to stuff. I'm sorry, guys. I'm flustering myself here. So let's read that first. So the way you're meant to play Lizardman. Crocosaurus knocking the shit out of people while skinks score. Yes, but I actually get more kill generators out of my skinks due to how I play him. Okay. So let's see. And Nurgle underdeveloped are a pain. Yes, that's very true. Once they get some skills, they are better. Yeah, the issue is I rolled... Well, it's not really an issue, but it makes the development weird. So the first 6 level ups or so that I've gotten with my Nurgle team, 4 of them have been doubles. So I've gotten a lot of dodge and not a lot of block. I also got block on my Beast of Nurgle thanks to a double, which is awesome. And the Beast of Nurgle itself is really cool. So he's gonna foul us once again. Is he gonna be smart about it and try to throw the ball first, though? Because it's just, yeah, he should try to get the throw SPP. I don't know. There we go. So he fouls us again. Is it gonna do something to us? I think he rolled another double there. So Daikinoko asks, isn't it best to regroup the 3 LOS fodder to reduce the blocks? So I mean, put them all next to each other. The reason I didn't do that, I'm not actually sure if it's the better thing, is because of the missing players that he had as well and all of his guard players. It would have been easy for him to get all of his guards set up in a way that he would have gotten a lot of 3-die blocks, and I didn't want him to have those. So I put them far apart from each other where he has to choose. He can still get them, but maybe not that easily. Ah, thank you. We rolled a 6. So our treasury is still not high enough to really do anything. Ah, and he leveled up, and that's not the guy that we have to replace. Did I see that right? Did I see that right? Did I seriously get 3 armor breaks the entire match against him, and he's telling me I got 19 successful blocks. I got 2 KOs. And I got through his armor 3 times in total. But the MVP, yes, is perfect. But just look at this. It's so nice. It's so nice. He still got a lot out of it as well because he injured a bunch of my players, but still. Yeah, well. Okay, so let's read that. So Pixapelli has explained how he places his skinks. So start with 6 skinks, 4 Saurai, and a Crocs. All his skinks have sneaky git. And I use your Crocs to knock people over. Basically, I've got 2 out there, and skinks are pass and score centric, and then the other and 4 can reroll the armor rolls easily, can knock over other people up by ganging around them with skinks, then fouling them, and manage to take out a big guy down from Night Heavy to a 6+ roll. Yeah, I mean, fouling with skinks is not bad. The thing is, sneaky git is not that good of a dice roll skill, unfortunately, and thanks to stunty, skinks have a bit issues with catching. So I think it might work that way, but it's a bit weird, of course. That's what you say, SF. It's not the conventional way to play Lizard Men, but if it works out for you, it would be interesting to see at least, because it's a bit difficult to imagine right now. So all of this, all the injuries here are just annoying and unfortunate and bad. But let's see about this. So, Alphemus Prime. You get to go first. What do you get? You get this, though. So I like you already. So now we've got an Agility 5 Blitzer with Dodge. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? This team is already shaping up to be extremely weird again. I like it. I mean, we still have to replace a bunch. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh no. God damn, this is so weird. And another normal one. So I'm probably going to play it safe and go with block on him. So now he has block, dodge, nos. So unfortunately, the main issue that we have is... Wait, why can't I fire him, or... Huh? Did they change that? Or can't I... Wait, what? The button was there. Did they move it? Is it put on the market now to fire them? Or how do you fire... Oh, do we have to dismiss them back here now? Did they change that? Oh yeah, fire from prayer list. Okay, so I'm here. Ah, the 15 SPP. It's such a shame. But what can you do? So we'll have to get a new Alphatron in a while. I just wanna... Okay. So goodbye. You did a good job, but... You still have to go, yeah. Minus armor value. It's just... we can't afford to keep him with this. And then... Jet Elf is also going to get fired here. Bye. So, we are down to 11 players, but we'll get 2 learners. Both of these are MNGs though, aren't they? No, that's a Niggling. I missed the Niggling, I think. I think there was the foul injury that I didn't check, so we have to fire him as well. Sound Elf here. Goodbye. And Elf Swipe had the MNG though. Yeah, there we go. So, this is how an elf team is supposed to look like, obviously. Holes and gaps wherever you look. But what counts is this, of course. 30 touchdowns scored in 5 matches. Thank you. But only 8 injuries inflicted. Not that much. Still fine, though. So, that worked out.